G'day folks, so today I've got something special. Every now and then there's an amateur that starts making slugs. Yes, you heard it right, an amateur. Because that's how they all eventually start, except the big boys like H&N and JSB. The rest of the slug makers in this industry started off as amateurs. So we've got another amateur in the market currently. So what makes an amateur slug maker so special? Well, first and foremost, the elbow grease that goes into that, the absolute lack of funds to do the manufacturing or the R&D research that the big boys can do. So it all boils down to hard work, trial and error, and try to get into the market. This is just my opinion, take it or leave it. I haven't tried every slug out there in the world. The most accurate slugs in my opinion belongs to H&N. The slugs with the best expansion in the market by far belongs to Javelin, Patriot Javelin. And then you get some value for money, but very restricted amounts of or differences in weight in the JSB knockouts, which is a nice variant, well priced but only one weight. So if you want to play around with different weights, different speeds, different accuracy, different expansion, you need new entrants into the market to try and fill that gap, and that is exactly where the Unknown Slugs fit in. But today I'm going to test at 30 meters, I'm going to test the 26 grainers, and I'm going to test the 30 grainers. So without any further ado, let's rip into them. To have a comparable test, you need to keep your parameters the same. So shooting exactly the same gun, same settings as all my other tests. This is the Canon for today. Shooting from power setting 1 to max. And I'm just looking for groupings. That's all I'm looking for, groupings. I know that if these slugs group at the different speeds, I can actually see what speeds are best for the slug. And I know I can take them out to 100 meters. Let's go. Hey puppy, I love it. Alright, so all the way up from 850 feet per second all the way to 1040 feet per second. That's some decent groupings from a local manufacturer. I love it. There was one or two that slightly got away, but in general, absolutely love it. Time to measure up, give you guys the results on the 26 grainers. I love them.
They say a picture is worth 1,000 words, and I can't argue with this. With basically slugs touching each other right through power setting 1 to 4. On 5 there was one slightly left, but that could have been me as well. And then 8 shots on the max power setting, all 8 of them, alright, 7 of them touching each other. Man, I am getting so excited about this. Well, let's look at what the 30 grainers can do, and then we'll surmise the new Unknown Slugs.
That was impressive. Alright, let's see if the 30 grainers can live up to the same standards. Pulled that last shot. I was getting too anxious. I was getting so excited again. Right, some really impressive groupings. There was one flyer and there was one idiot shot. That was me. Time to go and measure up, give you guys the detail of that, and then obviously where can I buy these slugs, because they are on the local market. I'll put up the distributors' names just now, so you can also get hold of them if you're in South Africa. If you're overseas and you're willing to pay the shipment fees, I'll send them to you, not a problem. I've got a PayPal account.
The interesting thing about these slugs is that they don't seem to be speed fussy. All the way from 826 feet per second, that's 40 foot-pound, up to 989 feet per second, 60 foot-pound. They group phenomenally across the whole range. It would be interesting to see what they do at 100 meters and also how they compare to the competitors out there. Alright, so let me let the cat out of the bag. I am going to be one of the distributors for these slugs, so if you want more info on them, please feel free to mail me directly. The email address is unknownslugs@gmail.com. Due to customs and exports, the slugs will only be available in South Africa. Sorry guys.
That's all, folks.